From beautiful downtown Indio, this is In Indio, your local source for information and entertainment. And now, your hosts, Rick Wise and Shirley Schuman. This is In Indio.
Hi, so it's the June.
I know.
show.
Look where we are. This is great.
We're right downtown Indio at the new Indio Taphouse, right on, what's it, Miles?
Miles, right on Miles.
And it's loud.
And it's loud, so we're going to have to talk loud.
We'll talk loud. Well, you always talk loud. You're from New York.
That's not necessarily true.
So what's going on at Four Seasons? What do we got to talk about first?
Well, first we have to congratulate our two new board members.
That's right. The election's over.
The election's over. It's Paul Moskowski and Ken Hansley. And we also want to say thank you to Daphne and Nancy for their previous work.
Right.
I mean, listen, they volunteer, right?
Right, and you know what? That's a thankless job.
It is.
So anybody that's going for it, which reminds me, Dot resigned last meeting, so that means there's another opening, and they've taken applications.
They're taking applications.
And that's closed, so they're choosing right now. By the time this airs, we'll probably know who the new, third new board member is. So.
Yes, but they're also, you know, they're reconstructing the finance committee. They're opening up for the new communications committee. So if you're interested in any of this, please go to the lodge and fill out an application.
Right. And, oh, sure, like, you know, you have the Grease coming up.
I'm so excited about this. All right. Grease Reunited. Our show is scheduled for January, but we're holding auditions right now on June the 11th through the 13th from 5 to 6:30. So come on down and try out for Grease. It's a lot of fun. We need dancers, we need singers, we need actors, actresses.
I have a question.
Okay.
So is Grease going to be 60-year-olds playing 20-year-olds?
What it is, it's Grease Reunited because Duty, one of the Thunderbirds, passed away. So everyone, so the gang is getting together to go to the funeral.
Oh, okay.
All right, so they're our age now.
Oh, I just didn't want to see Mickey trying to be John Travolta.
Oh, but he is.
I know.
He is.
Okay.
He's my John Travolta.
Okay, so try out for that. And you don't always just need the actors and the singers.
No,
you need people behind the stage.
We need people behind the scenes as well. I always say this, no matter what you see in the lodge, it takes a village. It takes a group of people who work very hard to give you what they show you.
Oh, and then the Friends of Dorothy are having the celebration of Pride on June.
Right, this is Pride Month.
June 15th at 4 o'clock. Now, Pride Month is all of June.
Right.
The whole country celebrates Pride in June, and we have some events going on here in Coachella Valley. Most of all, the big thing here in Coachella Valley is in November because it's too hot in June.
Right.
But if you want to find out more information or RSVP to fodfstl@gmail.com.
And on Sunday the 16th, we have Boma at the lodge as usual at 3 o'clock. So come, bring something to share, bring your drinks, and dance away the afternoon.
And it's not only a lot of music and dancing; it's a lot of fun, a lot of
social. It's a social event.
Country music, and there's oldies, and people really have a good time. But this month they're having like a potluck too. So bring your food to share, and it's going to be outside and inside. The band will be inside because it's too hot. But
well, it is Father's Day too.
It is Father's Day too. That's right.
Father's Day.
So, okay.
And then on the 19th, we have the emergency preparedness meeting at 6 o'clock at the lodge.
Now that's important. Remember last month we had
Don
talk about emergency preparedness, and it's very important.
It really is. We really have to be prepared, all right? And what Don is doing is getting a whole group of volunteers to help us out with, God forbid, something happens. You know, when an earthquake happens, what is the procedure? What do we have to do? Who's going to do what? Right?
It's good. So even if you only know how to do one little thing, go to the meeting and just find out what you could do to help.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let's see, what else do we got?
Then on Saturday on the 22nd is trivia night.
I heard you and Mickey are really good at trivia.
We are.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, we are.
Well, that's because they lived it, so.
Who am I sitting next to?
So it's $7 a person, and there's 4 people on a team, and they're going to limit it, I think, to like 20 teams or something.
Yes, they're limiting it to 20 teams at $7 a person.
Get your tickets at the lodge now,
Right.
because that probably sells out too fast. But everything we do at the lodge seems to sell out. So.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does. And then on the 23rd, we have karaoke Sunday.
Karaoke. And I was told that this is your last chance to go out and sing your hearts out.
Why the last chance?
Well, because they're taking 2 months off in the summer.
Oh, so not really your last chance.
Well, for some of us it might be, but yeah.
Oh, God.
So yeah, go to karaoke on June 23rd, 3 o'clock at the lodge.
Last chance.
You're so easy to get to laugh.
Easy, because you touch my funny bone.
And
On the 29th, the Performing Arts Club is putting on Broadway shows where you're going to have all these people come and they're going to be singing hits from Broadway. It's $10 a ticket. It starts at 6 o'clock on the 29th. You're going to see your fellow residents come out and just sing their hearts out. It'll be great.
the reviews I'm getting from people that have seen the rehearsals,
Yeah.
it's going to be amazing.
Oh, it is.
I heard it's going to be great.
What doesn't the Performing Arts Club not do that's amazing?
Well, okay. And then on the 30th, the very next day, right? Yes, the very next day.
The Barracudas.
The Barracudas are presenting a pool party and a barbecue.
Yes, the barbecue pool party. And it's going to be from 5 to 9 o'clock. And you just come and you pay for your food and we party.
And I think there's going to be pool games. Now, the pool's going to be open if you don't want to pay to eat or something.
Yes.
Participate.
They're only charging for the food. You could
Yeah.
come to, participate in the games and meet your friends. I mean, it's hot outside.
Right.
Go to the pool and have some fun and listen to music.
So the Barracudas do more than wear their pink hats and do their little dance.
This is just a club. The Barracudas now are a club, and they're putting on the pool party.
Right. Well, Shirley, we have a very special guest with us today. We have Miguel Ramirez. He's the Indio Economic Development Manager. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my God, we have a ton of questions for you.
So
Let's
what
go.
does Economic Development Manager mean? What do you do?
So economic development is just making sure that the local economy is healthy and growing. Of course, in order to support the quality of life of the residents for the city of Indio. So that means a little bit of everything, right?
Right.
So that means not just bringing in new business, but supporting businesses that are here and have been here forever, like Yellow Mart, which is right down the street here in downtown Indio. But it also means putting on events for the community. That's within our department as well, and so is public art. So it's a little bit of everything, but it's just making sure that the economy is thriving.
So there's a lot of construction going on downtown right over here.
Yeah, there's a lot of construction going on. We have College of the Desert, which is expanding their campus. They just recently opened last year their Child Development Center, which, so they'll have that. The city will be building a brand new city hall and new public library. We
There's
have
some apartments coming up.
Yeah, we have 64 units of apartments that just broke ground last week.
That would be cool to live right downtown, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you could just walk through everything.
Walk the coffee shops, the bar.
Do you know
Yeah.
how much an apartment is in downtown Manhattan?
Yeah,
Oh my
I know. She's from New York, if you couldn't tell from the accent.
Can you tell from my accent
Right,
I'm from
yeah,
New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
you're good. You're good.
So we're here at the Indio Taphouse, right?
Yes, the Indio Taphouse.
And this is probably one of the first redevelopment area right
Yeah.
downtown here.
And it's very popular.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
I think I've been here 3 or 4 times and at different times during the day. And it's busy.
It's busy.
You know, it's not, you're the only person in the place.
Right.
Now, that's really nice. Really nice.
So why don't you give us a tour of Miles Street here where
Absolutely.
most of the new development is coming? Okay.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Currently, we're standing right in front of where the redevelopment has kind of started with the Tap House, which we just came out of. They have these garage roll-up doors here that can open up for the cooler evenings, as well as an outdoor patio. It actually works really well because center stage is what we call the city's new outdoor
that's weird.
outdoor stage where we'll host concerts, movie nights,
Yes,
different types of
yes.
events. Community is invited to come and enjoy. But the cool thing is, I don't know if you guys watched American Idol with Abby
I did,
Carter.
with
She
Abby,
won.
of course.
But that just shows that there's so much talent within Indio that stage lends itself perfectly to what we're trying to accomplish and highlight.
Yeah.
And the Tap House actually serves as our beer garden for events because they already have a bar
Perfect.
here. So
Perfect.
So this is a beer garden right
yeah,
here.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
a
a
beer
perfect
garden.
venue
Yeah.
to watch a concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then right across the street, you will see Gabino's Creperie. Gabino's Creperie, they have their first location in Palm Springs. Extremely popular out over there. And over there, they're in about 400 square feet, so it is tiny. You have to
it's big.
order through a window. But here they have a full sit down inside. They also have a patio, which they're still building out, and they're actually putting in a mural. So the investment into the community. Marcel Ramirez, the owner of Gabino's Creperie, was born in Indio, and he wanted to be here ultimately, and this is that dream
wow.
come true. So here we have the owner of Gabino's Creperie, Marcel Ramirez. As you can see,
Hi.
he's making crepes, and these aren't your sweet crepes. These are savory
Savory
crepes,
crepes.
and they are excellent.
See, I always thought crepes, you sprinkled
I do.
Nutella on it or chocolate. I
Nope,
didn't know
nope.
you actually...
What he did is he flipped crepes upside down essentially and made them into the savory, handheld deliciousness meal. I'm here at least once a week. As I mentioned, he is from the city of Indio. And so again, this is all about, coming back home.
How cool is
Oh
that?
wow! Look what what he's doing. Isn't this great?
Yeah.
Are you making the chicken pesto? So
The chicken pesto?
The chicken pesto is my favorite.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's hard for me to stray from that because it's just so good. He was also featured with Guy Fieri on his TV show.
Oh, really?
What is it? Diners?
Triple D.
Diners, yes, Triple D. There you
Triple
go.
D. Of course. Who doesn't watch Triple D?
Yeah. Yeah, and so you can see them back there making the finished product on how it looks, and it's handheld and with
Oh,
the
yeah,
cheese
they
on
look-
the outside. So I highly encourage everyone to come in and really try and a different take
Well,
on,
let's see.
on
Like,
crepes.
that's like a to-go lunch almost.
Yeah, it is a to-go lunch.
Look at this. Look how it looks. Was that awesome or what?
This is so cool.
Oh,
Thank you
that's
for letting us come
awesome. Really cool. That really is cool.
Thank you,
I even
thank
like
you,
the
Marcel.
t-shirt. I love the t-shirts myself.
Oh yeah, the t-shirt's my favorite, featuring
I
Miles
love
Avenue.
the t-shirts. I really do. We have to get one, Rick.
in. So that's cool. The owner is right here.
Yep.
Working,
Yep.
right?
Yep. He's right here working. As you can see, it's right across the street from our
perfect.
stage. So it's not just let's bring business, but how do we bring the community here so they can enjoy
It pulls
businesses?
it all together. The whole
Right.
area
Yes.
is like coming together.
Yeah, and we purposely, there's a grass area over here. When we have larger events, we close down all of Miles and we use this entire site here in order to host large community events. And then of course you have the beautiful Indio sign out there, which is a huge attraction for people because we see people out just taking pictures as they're
Right.
leaving town when they're coming for
Yes,
the festivals.
right, right.
And I'm on the Palm Springs Airport Commission, and people from other cities are saying, you guys have the coolest sign.
Yeah.
Well, it's colorful.
And then
Yeah,
there's the brand new mural that the owner of Gabino's Creperie has put in. And
how
there's
cool.
there's one at the Tap House. Again, it's more than just shop at the businesses.
Yeah.
It's come hang out, come stay, come enjoy the different pieces of art. Just say, hey, look, what's that over there? What's this?
Right.
And then across the way over there, you can kind of see from here the colossal cacti. That was an art installment that was at Coachella, and I forget what year it was, but our partnership with Golden Voice is that they offer us art pieces that were at the festivals, and now we get to display them permanently within our city.
That's great.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and then we put a mural behind it on that as well. And then that building on the far side of Miles over there will be Desert Beer Company it will be pints and pizza. So not just beer,
Oh,
they're
I'm
going to
looking
brew
for-
on site.
see,
They're
you'll
also
like
going to have
that.
pizza. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's perfect for you.
Perfect for you, the beer. I'll
For
make the
you.
pizza and you
Now-
drink the beer.
The Tap House and the beer thing, they're going to be in competition with each other? Or?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
That is a brewery. This is a full-service bar.
Oh,
There is
okay.
something for everyone, because
Right.
within the beer drinking community, there's only certain people that will go to a brewery, or they
Right.
like the
Right.
atmosphere of a brewery as opposed to a bar.
Right, okay.
Why
Yeah.
not? You need choices.
Right.
And alcohol
nice.
is probably one of the highest selling things,
Right.
products that you can get, and so.
It's so cool.
All right,
know.
so we'll continue walking down.
So we're
Miles
coming up
here.
onto Town Street.
Yes, we're
On
coming
town.
up. We're coming up on town. And if you see to the left over here, you see that silver door with the light on top.
Yeah.
That is kind of like that speakeasy type of unknown. What the heck is that door? That is Italica, an Italian restaurant that also shares the kitchen with Indio Taphouse.
Oh,
And they are
wow.
open for reservation only. And it's really neat in there. And I'll see if we could sneak in there after
Okay.
we're done with the quick tour.
How do you get a reservation? Do they have a website or something?
They have
They
a
do?
website, Italica. They also are on social media. You could just click on the links there
Okay.
and make a reservation.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Well, we'll have to try that out.
And here's another one of our art displays that just got installed. It's still not completely done, but as you
Oh.
can see, it presents a different type of element than just your boring old bench. At night, once it's complete, it'll light
Light
up
up.
and it'll have different colors in it. And it looks really cool once it's done.
Wow.
I'll make believe I'm sitting down.
So now here we're coming up on Miles and Town Street.
Uh-huh.
And this is probably one of the most important corners in all of downtown Indio. Why? Because we have Yellow Mart here, which is represented. Yellow Mart has been in business for over 60 years.
Yeah,
and
they've been here for a while.
Yeah, and they've seen all the cycles of downtown when it was popular and then died down, and then it got popular again and then died down again. And so the city, the community, that actually the entire Coachella Valley is lucky to have Yellow Mart here in downtown Indio, because they could have easily said, let's pack up and go.
Right.
Let's go somewhere else where there's more people. But they truly believe in the community.
And Yellow Mart has just about everything.
They
going on.
have
it-
interesting stuff.
It is excellent.
Yeah.
The diversity of products that you'll find in there is amazing.
It is.
Uh-huh.
It is. I went in here, and it's really diversified of what you can find.
Yeah, and you can find everything from your fishing poles to hats, beanies. We see a lot
Yes.
of construction workers and people come buy their boots.
Quite
here.
big, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it quite
It
big?
is massive.
It really is quite
During
big.
the hunting and fishing season, you can buy your licenses here.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
really learned how to adapt even to those slow times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just being a pillar in the community here and ready to serve
Mm.
at any time. And so as we continue to walk, we will be coming up to what is called Happy Alley. Happy Alley is another kind of art interactive installation that we wanted to bring more elements, again, encourage people to park once and then
Mm-hmm.
walk.
Right.
And then walk around. As you can tell right now, we're in the shade. It's not that hot.
No,
But when
but-
you get into the sun without
Yeah.
anything,
Look at
then it is. And we have our umbrellas.
See, this is cool.
You know what? This reminds me of the umbrellas of Cherbourg. There's a city in France, and they have an alleyway just like this with nothing but umbrellas on top of it.
So these are going to fade. Is there some system
we have it in our budget to
You do?
swap them out every so often.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We've already
good.
started doing them to some of them, especially with the wind. They'll get torn off or
Oh,
things
right,
like
right,
that.
yeah, but look how cool it is with the lights.
Yeah.
the lights and everything?
Yeah, at night there's lights, and then we have a couple of murals down this way.
Yeah.
On both sides of the wall. And then right across the street, soon enough, there'll be a crosswalk here, so you can walk safely across to the other side
okay.
of Happy Alley.
Okay.
And that is the Coachella Valley's first glow-in-the-dark type of mural. So by day, it looks like that. By night, it looks completely different.
Oh, we had
Black
to
lights.
So
Like
you're
at
gonna, so you're
nighttime.
gonna have to rebuild this whole area here.
Yeah, yep.
Oh wow.
And again, park once, walk everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's looks like there's parking on both sides
Yep.
of this alley.
Yeah, there's parkings on both sides of the alley. Most of the parking in downtown is owned by the city, and we just want to provide parking for people. Again, park once and walk.
So it's free parking.
It's free parking.
That's wonderful. That really is.
And this is between town and
And Oasis.
Oasis. Because people are asking me, where are the umbrellas?
Yeah.
You know, that's,
Town and Oasis.
So here we have Victoria's Cafe. Victoria's Cafe is one of the newest restaurants second
Oh,
and now
wow.
third newest, right? It's actually the oldest, newest one that there is.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Because Victoria's open, and then the Tap House, and then the Gabino's Creperie open. But they offer traditional Mexican food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have karaoke's, I believe, karaoke on Thursday nights. Excellent food. The owner, Noé, also has another restaurant in North Indio called Frosty's over in the Vallarta Shopping Center, and they sell more of seafood type of thing up there, but excellent food that you can get here. He opens these doors here, and with the karaoke, you hear the music, it just pours out into,
that's so nice.
Yeah, into the streets. And now we're going to walk over here to the corner of Miles and Oasis.
This is probably one of the busier intersections downtown, right?
Yes, absolutely. And the reason
Oh,
why
here's the
is
trophies.
Yep.
This
and
is
you get-
Elaine Holmes'
This
place,
is
I
Elaine's
think.
homes.
And
Yes.
she says she couldn't join us today because she's working.
Yeah.
So-
Yes, she is extremely busy.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure she is. Sure she is. Oh, and here's another coffee shop.
This is the coffee shop that I was telling you about.
Okay.
Music hall and coffee shop?
This coffee shop is a unique type of, it has a unique identity. And we can cross the street here.
Don't show the no walk sign, cute.
Yeah, don't show the red. Yeah.
So if you don't mind, we'll walk down a little bit down
Okay.
Oasis
Okay.
before we come back over here. And
Coming soon.
yeah, so we'll walk right in front where the sign is at, and I'll talk about both sides of the street.
I have friends that lived here in the 60s and 70s, early 70s, and they said this was the place to be. Everybody would come to Indio, do their shopping.
Yep.
There wasn't
Really?
the malls or anything.
Indio was known as the hub of the valley.
Really?
Yeah, at one point in time. And
They said there was like a J.C. Penney downtown.
Yep.
There was a,
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. I believe the building where Yellow Mart is
Yes.
used to be the J.C. Penney.
Okay.
And then across the street there was another. Yes, across
Oh,
the street is where
really?
Yellow Mart used to be.
But then eventually things just.
Yeah. So here we're in front of True Awakening Studio. True Awakening Studio is also a new business to Indio. They relocated from the city of Coachella, and they offer facials, eyebrow waxings, ear piercing. They do Reiki healing. They do sound baths. They do a little bit of everything. And it's a beautiful space inside, and there's a small boutique in there. Also for some shopping, but the owner, Angelica Trujillo, she really transformed this space. This space actually used to be an office for the city,
Oh,
and
wow.
it was dark, and it was boring, and it was ugly. Inside it is beautiful. It is truly like a healing place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I heard the sound baths. That's a new big thing. A lot of people
it
are doing
absolutely
that.
is, yeah. And then right across the street here, we have what will be called The Place. It'll be a vendor market, and it should open late 2024, so later this year. It'll have space for about 50 to 60 vendors to sell their stuff in there. They'll have one central checkout. It'll be like a department stores, but every section will be owned by someone else. It's almost like consignment.
Got you.
Oh, that's kind of
I was just going to say that. It sounds like a consignment.
They're
Yeah.
almost like a flea market with one
Yes,
central.
a little bit. And there's a few other concepts like that out in Palm Springs. One called Market, and the other one's called Mojave Flea.
Okay.
But here we'll also have a arcade in there, a little climbing wall for kids, just really interactive for the kids. And then
Right, you drop off the kids and you go shopping.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can see some of the blue construction fencing down the
Right,
way.
right.
And that is where Skyline, the 64-unit apartment complex, will be. And you can see they're starting to pile up the dirt. They're grading, and they're getting ready to start their full construction. And then right here, right next door, where these nice gentlemen are taking their lunch,
Yes.
will be Rosemary Hi-Fi. It'll be the first in the Coachella Valley. These are big in like Orange County, Tokyo, and LA. And essentially what it is, it's a vinyl listening lounge. So it's not your rowdy bar.
Vinyl.
It's somewhere where you can listen to vinyl. It's a lot more calm, chill,
Right.
sofas and things that you can hang out, have a drink. Yes, of course. Have
Of
a drink, but it's mostly about the experience, somewhere you can relax, a hi-fi lounge.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, that's an interesting concept, no?
Yes, yeah, it
Hi-fi.
absolutely is.
Vinyl.
And there's Indio Florist, you know,
Indio Florist has also been around the Coachella Valley for, I think, since like,
Yeah.
I want to say the 50s, 60s-ish.
and they do a really good job.
Yeah, they do.
They do an
I
amazing
have
job.
ordered flowers from them, and they do a beautiful job.
So here we're coming into Encore Coffee and Little Street Music Hall. And the reason why earlier I mentioned that this was kind of a unique concept, because typically a coffee shop is a coffee shop. Well, this is one thing by night, by day, and another thing by night.
Oh, wow.
So it's a coffee shop during the day, and
Yeah, coffee shop during the day. As you can see, you can grab
then it's
your,
like more of a club at night.
and then they have a small music venue. And the reason why the owners decided to do that is because here in the Coachella Valley, like I mentioned to Abby Carter earlier, there's lots of music here. The problem is that there's very few places for these new
Yes.
up and coming artists to play. And that doesn't just extend to musical artists, but also comedians. They have open mic nights, poets, and a variety of different things. And so at night, they'll sell tickets and they'll sell out this place for local bands that have it. And so this is kind of your,
this way you get
your small,
Yeah.
small mid-range type of venue. It's not too big, but it's also not too small.
Right.
And a lot
So
of,
so you have one place for the vinyl, one place for live.
Right.
so you're starting to hear a theme, right?
There's
Music.
definitely a theme going on here.
Music, and we're doing that on purpose. We want to take advantage of the 1.4 million people that come into the city to visit the festivals and the
Enjoy the
multiple
festivals.
events.
Yeah.
And we want to say, hey, we're not just here for a month. We're here for 12 months out of the year, 365, because here in Indio, most of our population lives here full time.
Right.
We don't have like some of the other cities in the Coachella Valley where a lot of the snowbirds leave.
Who knows? We could find another Beatles.
There,
Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
go. There
You
you
just
go.
never know.
And the band, which is three brothers and a friend, they're called Avenue the Music. They're the ones that kind of came up with this concept. Sometimes you'll just be having a coffee and one of them will start playing music up there, the guitar, the keyboard, or something.
I'm going to go get a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting a cup of coffee.
We really appreciate you taking your
Hi, how are you? Yes, can I please have a cup of decaf? I got delicious
know.
coffee.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Yeah,
You
it's-
give him a tax break and I don't get it. I've been
Yeah.
there 20 years
Yeah,
and I get
so-
nothing.
I just got myself a decaf coffee and it's absolutely delicious. Starbucks, watch out.
Thank you guys.
Thanks. The,
All right, and as we continue eastward here on Miles, the next business that we have here, it's not a business, it's an organization. The Academy of Musical Performance, or AMP, they do music lessons here for kids in Indio, and they do a lot of fundraising. They put together bands and put on acts and stuff. It's
Really?
another outlet for the youth here in Indio to explore their creativity in terms
Have
of
they
music.
always been here?
They've been here for a
A
little
while.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I absolutely love this shirt, create, communicate, collaborate. So it's not just teaching music, it is really showing the communication and collaborating
That
to
is a
really
great
create something
t-shirt.
beautiful.
wow.
It
Yeah.
really is.
So this is like a big entertainment block.
Yeah,
Food and entertainment. Can it get it any better?
right?
I wonder how boutique shops would do down here, little boutique shops.
Well, it looks like we're coming up on one.
Yeah.
Here's another vinyl place.
Yeah, so here we have a dress shop, something that was traditional here in downtown India.
Yes, this
there
been
was
here.
there was several of these types of dress
Quinceañeras.
shops here for quinceañeras, for weddings, whatever it is. We have it. They also do. They don't just do dresses. They do flowers. They do, decorations and decor
Oh,
for
okay.
events also. Really good. We use them for some of our events here. Then we're coming up on a record store, a vinyl record store, Oasis St Records. Oasis St Records here is a new business to Indio, and they have a variety of vinyls from brand new to used to they rocks, because they also sell rocks on the inside and jewelry and stuff. Very fun. One of the owners is here from Indio. They moved back to Indio, and it's just a lot of fun. Actually, Holger, right across the way over there, he's the owner. It looks like he's just buying some records.
Oh.
for his shop. Yeah. All right, now we continue down over here, and again, what's the theme? Music. We have
look,
Music
these
House.
great guitars.
Music House is a music instrument retail store, and it is really the only one on the east side of the Coachella Valley. So we hear a lot of people say, we run to this store, it's so good to have you here, and I don't have to drive 15, 20 minutes to the other side of the valley in order to get my my equipment, my strings, amps, and things like that.
Now, do they also repair as well?
They don't, as far as I know, they do not repair.
Okay.
They only sell retail equipment.
Oh, look at music board.
We do have a music repair shop here in Indio, and that's brand new.
How did I know?
Next, we're coming up on Return of the Goods. It's a vintage boutique. This is not your just vintage store. The owner of this, Daniel Mata, creates collections. So yes, he goes out and scours essentially the earth, we'll say, or the country. He drives out to different states to go look for certain types of clothes, and then he releases it. Like there'll be band shirts, there'll be sports, there'll be certain things that he does, and that brings in its own population. And again, it's that diversity for everyone in terms of retail shopping and eating.
Oh wow, this is great.
So further down on town, there's another grass area that has a giant cactus on it that's kind of doing this thing. That was featured at Golden Voices Festival Power Trip last October.
Oh yeah.
Or October of 2023. And we have that art piece. You could kind of see it from here, right behind, or right in front of College of the
right
Desert.
over down there.
At night, that glows also. But that's where we have Food Truck Fridays. Every Fridays, every Friday there's food trucks out there. It can range between 12 to 20 food trucks, entertainment, and that's every single Friday that happens.
We advertise that a lot too.
We do.
Yep, good.
We do.
So
Between that and the concert.
Oh, this is the italica.
This is the Italian.
Italica. You have to have a special key in order to get in.
And look, there's a little peephole.
And it's not open right now, as you can tell.
It's like a speakeasy.
It's like a speakeasy.
Yeah.
Like a speakeasy. You have to say the secret password.
We'll get that website and we'll put that on our show so you can make a reservation.
Yes, I need to make one.
And then further down on Smyr, it's maybe about half a block south on Smyr, we have what is called a new business, which is called Repairland. And what they do is repair musical instruments. Jace is the owner there, and he does a really good job of showcasing how he fixes all sorts of guitars. And he'll get vintage guitars and puts them on YouTube and I think TikTok and Instagram, and he gets tons of views because people are just genuinely interested.
Oh,
How do you
wow.
fix a guitar? Can it be fixed?
That's
And
wow.
so he actually buys some of his,
From down.
some of his things down from the music house there. And so you see, it's creating a synergy on top of the stage, on top of it all. It's just all happening here in downtown Indio. I
love
encourage
the theme.
everyone to come check it out. We also introduced the Downtown Ambassador, which is around from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's just to add another set of eyes and ears to report things that maybe shouldn't be happening here. We want to encourage people to come and check it out and show that it's a safe place to come and enjoy some good food and awesome drinks and music.
Miguel, the theme down here is really awesome. It really
You're
is.
doing a great job. Thank you so much for coming on the air.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Miguel
Thank you.
Ramirez, we're the manager of economic development here at Indio.
Yes.
You got to
Thank you
come
so
down
much.
and check it out, guys.
Check out downtown.
Yeah, come down. Come
Wait,
down.
one more thing I forgot to mention.
Go ahead.
Another thing that the city introduced
thank you.
is a way to reward people to shop in Indio. And that's through our Shop Local program. It's called Open Rewards. It's an app that you download, quick and easy, and it gives you 5% cash back on any purchase you make within the city of Indio. And it has to be a physical retail location. But it's another way that the businesses don't have to do anything.
Oh, so all the stores, they don't have to sign up?
They don't have to sign up.
So that is Indio's way of giving back.
Yes.
Our
it's
neighbors signed up for this. They got $50 back already.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, all you have to do is upload your receipt and you get 5% cash back on your purchase.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
I mean, how much you spend at WinCo?
I mean,
Yeah, there you go.
that's included.
Yeah, that's included.
Oh, so it's everything. Oh my
It's
God.
every retail business within the city of Indio.
Wow. It's a great program.
Oh my
Check
God.
it out.
Guys, you got to
We'll
check
put
it
that
out.
on the website too. So.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you,
All
Miguel.
right, you're welcome.
Appreciate
Again,
it.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
In Indio.
So here we are at the tap room, and we have another special guest today. We have Mickey Schuman, who just happens to be Shirley's husband. Now, I understand you're kind of a foodie like I am.
Well, to tell you the truth, Rick, Shirley and I, we go out with another couple every month, once or twice every month to a new place between here and Palm Springs.
Okay,
So
good.
and when Shirley and I take road trips, food is our main part of our road trip.
Right,
We're always
well-
looking for places.
So that's great. So I've been here at the Tap House a couple times, maybe 4 times now, and the food here is amazing. And here's a couple things that I really want you to try and give me your opinion. First of all, we have the potato chips, and they're homemade. I mean, there's somebody in the back room over here slicing and frying and everything. I want you to taste this and just let me know what you think.
First of all, look at the size of this potato chip. And it's not only, they're all huge, they're all big. They look nothing like bagged potato chips. Let me sample one and try.
Yeah.
It comes with this sweet dip. Not sure what it is, but it's sweet. Let me give it a try here. Delicious. Tasty, salty. The texture is not like bagged potato chips. They're crisp, but not too crisp. There's a little give in them, which makes them very, very different from a bagged potato chip. I mean, it's so good, I'm gonna have another bite.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. Look at that. One meal. Here's a meal. One chip.
Now, what we have here is, we're going to have to look at the menu on how to pronounce this thing, but it looks like it's a pepper
I think it's Paquitos.
taquito, okay.
Paquitos. And I've actually had this in Mexican restaurants before.
Oh, this
So
is,
you picked the right guy to try this.
okay, so try this.
Okay, there's shrimp in there. It's a non-spicy pepper with shrimp inside and cream cheese or something like cream cheese with a soy sauce type dip. You put it in there. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, it's juicy. Oh, napkin.
It's hard not to stain your shirt. Thank you, Rick. Extra hard for me not to stain my shirt. The crunch of the pepper is perfect with this cream cheese and the shrimp inside. Just the right amount of shrimp compared to the cream cheese and the pepper. The ratios are perfect. The cheese, whatever they use, maybe it's Manchego since it's Mexican, is just delicious. It's a delicious dish. So both things I tasted.
They have quite a menu here, and I heard their hamburgers are really good. The prices are fair, just like every place else. So come on down to the Indio Taphouse, enjoy yourself, get a beer. They got a lot of beer, they have a lot of drinks. So come on down. Thank you, Mickey, and I think we'll have you on quite often.
Can I add one thing?
Okay.
When I walked in, I was shocked how beautiful it is in here. It's sort of an industrial vibe. There's a brick wall. There is a New York subway tile wall behind the bar. There are steam pipes above the ceiling. It has this very clean industrial look, and I'll be back here again. Not because I'm here with Rick and Shirley, because it's that good. So thank you guys very much. Thank you, Rick, for having me.
Oh, thank you, Mickey. So I think we'll have Mickey back on because I think we're going to start a thing where I have my favorite Chinese restaurant. You have your favorite. I have my favorite.
I'm
Thai
looking for my favorite Chinese restaurant.
Oh, okay. Well, you look, and then we'll just compare notes. So.
I love that idea. Thank
Okay.
you.
We're here at Happy Alley, the Umbrellas here in downtown Indio.
I'm Rick Wise.
I'm Shirley Schuman.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time. Take care. Enjoy
In
the heat.
Indio.
In Indio. Enjoy the heat.
This has been a Wise Words production. Hugh Jung, producer, and I'm Gary Bushkin, your announcer.